Have you ever walked past an old church at night and felt a sudden chill, a feeling that you're not alone? Welcome to Newcastle upon Tyne, a city steeped in history, where ancient stone walls whisper tales of centuries past. Today, we delving into one of its most enduring and chilling mysteries, the ghostly wandering woman of St. Andrew's Church. Nestled near the city's bustling heart, St. Andrew's is Newcastle's oldest church, with parts of it dating back over 900 years. It's a place of quiet reverence by day, but as twilight descends, it becomes the stage for a much different, much spookier story. For generations, locals and visitors alike have reported seeing a lone female figure, dressed in old-fashioned attire, pacing solemnly through the churchyard. They call her the Wandering Woman. Who is she, and why is her spirit seemingly tethered to this sacred ground? The most popular legend ties her to the turbulent times of the English Civil War. In the 1640s, Newcastle was a royalist stronghold, fiercely loyal to King Charles I. The city found itself under a brutal siege by Scottish forces allied with the parliamentarians. For months, the people of Newcastle endured starvation and constant bombardment. The city's defenses were formidable, but the siege was relentless. St. Andrew's Church, with its sturdy tower, became a strategic vantage point. From its heights, defenders could rain down fire on the advancing enemy. It was from this very tower that a man named Anderson, a master gunner, proved to be a formidable obstacle to the Scots. His aim was true, and his cannons kept the attackers at bay, inflicting heavy casualties. The Scottish commander, growing desperate, resorted to a cruel and cunning tactic. He rounded up prominent citizens of Newcastle who had been taken prisoner and forced them to stand in the direct line of fire, believing Anderson wouldn't dare shoot at his own people. The story goes that among these human shields was Anderson's own son. Faced with an impossible choice, a true moment of horror, Anderson declared that he would sacrifice his son before he would see his city fall. He gave the order to fire. The cannons roared, and the attack was repelled, but at an unimaginable personal cost. Anderson's son was among the fallen. This is where the tale of the Wandering Woman begins. Many believe she is the heartbroken wife of Anderson, the grieving mother of the son sacrificed for the city. Driven mad by sorrow, she is said to have spent the rest of her days aimlessly wandering the churchyard, searching for the son she lost, her mind shattered by the horrors of war. Even in death, her tormented spirit cannot find rest. She continues her search, a spectral figure forever trapped in her grief, pacing the grounds where her family was torn apart. Witness accounts through the years have been eerily consistent. People describe a figure, often described as tall and slender, draped in what appears to be a long, dark dress or cloak. Her face is usually obscured, either by shadows, a hood, or simply an overwhelming sense of sorrow that seems to blur her features. She moves silently, gliding over the ancient gravestones, never acknowledging those who see her, completely lost in her eternal vigil. Some have reported hearing faint, sorrowful weeping carried on the night air, a sound with no apparent source. Others have felt an inexplicable drop in temperature or a profound sense of sadness wash over them as they pass the churchyard gates late at night. One of the most common sightings involves her appearing near the church tower, the very place from which the fatal order was given. Is she looking up at the tower, reliving that horrific moment? Or is she looking down, searching the grounds for a familiar face among the shadows? Of course, skeptics offer other explanations. The play of moonlight through the old trees, the wind whistling through the ancient architecture, or simply the power of suggestion fueled by a well-known local legend. Newcastle is a city that loves its ghost stories, and St. Andrews provides the perfect atmospheric backdrop. The narrow, cobbled street it sits on, Gallowgate, even hints at a dark past of public executions, adding to the area's spooky reputation. But the sheer number of reports, stretching back over decades, even centuries, makes you wonder, could so many different people, at different times, all be mistaken in the same way? Photographers have tried to capture her image, and paranormal investigators have spent countless nights with their equipment, hoping to record some definitive proof. The results are often inconclusive, a strange orb of light here, an unexplained electronic voice phenomenon there, but nothing that definitively proves or disproves the existence of the Wandering Woman. Perhaps the lack of concrete evidence is what makes the story so powerful. It exists in that blurry space between history and myth, between what we know and what we feel. It forces us to confront the deep, emotional scars that conflict can leave behind. The story isn't just about a ghost. It's about a mother's unending love and a loss so profound that it echoes through time itself. Imagine walking past St. Andrews as the city quiets down for the night. The modern world of traffic and neon signs fades away, and for a moment, you're transported back to the 17th century. The air is thick with the smell of wood smoke and fear. The silence is broken only by the distant sounds of a city under siege. And then, out of the corner of your eye, you see her, a lone figure moving through the tombstones. She doesn't seem threatening, just lost, enveloped in a sadness that time cannot heal. What would you do? Would you run? Would you try to speak to her? Or would you simply stand and watch, a silent witness to her centuries-old sorrow? It's a chilling thought. The legend of the wandering woman of St. Andrews is more than just a ghost story. It's a piece of Newcastle's soul. It's a haunting reminder that the past is never truly gone. It lingers in the stones, in the air, and in the stories we tell to keep the memory of those who came before us alive. So, the next time you find yourself in Newcastle, perhaps you'll pay a visit to St. Andrew's Church. Go during the day to admire its incredible history and architecture. But if you're feeling brave, maybe take a stroll past as dusk settles in. Keep your eyes open. You might just see a lone figure pacing the grounds, forever searching for her lost son, a spectral guardian of one of the city's most tragic and captivating tales. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into the world's most fascinating mysteries. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had a paranormal experience of your own. Stay curious and see you next time.